Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? Right now it's Tuesday, which is weird because I usually post storytime commentaries on Monday, but if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I had a lot of stuff to do yesterday. I went to the Mets opening day game with my friends and it was a lot of fun, and then after that I had to make up all my homework that's due today, so I had a lot of stuff going on yesterday and I couldn't find time to make a storytime commentary, but I'm making it up to you guys today by posting two videos. You're getting your storytime commentary that you should have got yesterday, and then I'm posting a video about a review of something that came out in the game that I haven't seen a video for yet, so I decided to do that. But anyways, right now I'm at the LRC, I'm doing my daily mining challenge. I just have to do it, so that's what I'm doing within the video, and let's go on to the story. Today's storytime discussion came from MathsRS, who wrote storytime topic social groups. Hey Lee, I had an idea for your next story time where you could talk about social groups in school and stuff, because honestly I am having trouble moving around groups as my social life at school is stale and people only talk to themselves. Thanks, Maths. So this is a touchy subject because this is something that I dislike about society today, that there is such thing as a social group. As long as I've known for, at least, there's always been a social group existing. I don't know how long it's been going on for. I'm pretty sure it's been going on forever. Probably when my parents were in school, probably when their parents were in school. But as far as I've known, that there's always been social groups, and it sucks, it really does, because just because you're not a part of something else, or you don't dress like someone else, or talk like someone else, you shouldn't be singled out. You should be able to talk to everyone and be friends with everyone in the world. In my life, when I was in middle school or high school, I was put in a social group, and I'm not talking about like, oh, he's an emo, he's a gangster. I'm not talking about anything like that, but there was different kinds of classes. I guess there was a lower class, a middle class, and a higher class, and I'm not talking about monetary values of a family when I'm saying classes like the caste system or something, but what I'm saying is that the lower class was the people that no one really talked to or stayed away from because they were weird or something. The middle class was what the popular kids, which is the higher class, made fun of, or just had a little clique of friends and didn't really talk to anyone else, or didn't fit into another group. And then you had the higher class, which was the popular kids, who were the people who ran the school, the jocks, all the other people. So that's the kind of social group that I've been affiliated with my whole life, and I hated that kind of system because it was just wrong. And I guess that's every high school in America, at least that I know of. It goes like that. I don't really know of a school that everyone in the whole school was friends, or there wasn't different cliques or different social groups. I just don't understand why there has to be that. But anyways, in my situation, I was probably more in the middle class. I was never popular in school, and I wasn't one of the kids that was like stayed away from, but I was always picked on, as you guys know my past, and I was friends with just about 5 or 6 people that were really close to me, and then I had a bunch of acquaintances, and then all of the popular kids knew who I was, but not for a good reason. They made fun of me, or they heard a story about me or something. So I was never in the popular group, and I was never in the lower group, but I was just stuck in that middle group, and I only had a certain amount of friends. I didn't have a bunch of friends to go and talk to, and it was really annoying because I'm the kind of person who likes to be friends with everyone. If I meet a new person and I have an interest with them, I can talk to them and just be friends with them, or I don't even know, I would just talk to anyone, and I'd like to befriend everyone that I can. And there's no reason that you shouldn't like me if you don't know me, and there's no reason why I shouldn't like you if I don't know you. So I don't understand why social groups are a thing, because you can't really judge someone based on what other people think. You have to get to know them yourself, and there shouldn't be such a social group. Even if you don't get along, you dress emo, the other person dresses gangster, you listen to rap, he listens to rock, whatever it may be, there shouldn't be that kind of social group. He's got weird looking clothes, he's a jock, he plays sports. There shouldn't be a kind of middle line where you guys don't talk to each other. So in my case, I thought it was always stupid, and I really hate the fact that there's social groups. But I've always tried my best to talk to other people, and one outlet for that was the internet. And that's why I kind of played RuneScape. I got to talk to other people around the world and befriend people who really got a chance to know me because they weren't judging me off of what other people were thinking, or whatever the case may be. So it's really good to talk to people and just get to know them before you judge them or be their friend or join a certain social group. But in your case, you're not really asking, I'm getting picked on, or I'm only friends with this amount of people because I can't be friends with other people. You're pretty much saying that you're having trouble talking to people because people only talk to themselves. And that's kind of strange too. I mean, we're in a day of age where people don't communicate with each other. They'd rather talk on Facebook than talk in real life. And it's really strange because why? Why would you rather talk to someone on the internet over literally physically talking to them in person? So I don't like that kind of concept. I mean, nowadays people say, oh wow, that was awkward, I just ran into someone I knew. Like, how is that awkward? That's a normal occasion that happens in life. Just talk to them. It's not an awkward thing. I mean, we say, oh, that's awkward. Meanwhile, it's just a normal circumstance. We just don't know how to talk to people anymore because we are grown off the internet pretty much. And now, after learning about the internet, talking to people on the internet, and all of the social media sites we have, no one really talks to each other, no one hangs out, no one goes outside and just enjoys the weather any day. We all sit inside, and I'm one to blame as well. I mean, when it's a nice day and my friends call me up and say, hey, let's play wiffle ball, hey, let's go do something, hey, let's go somewhere, I always say yes. But when the opportunity doesn't present itself, I'm the person who stays inside and plays RuneScape. Obviously, you guys know that. But I don't like the fact that you aren't able to talk to other people. But that's the thing, is you got to start what you want to see, and you want to be the change you want to see in the world. So go out and just talk to people. Go into a different club, go into a different group of people, or talk to people that you wouldn't normally talk to, and maybe they'll become your best friend. Who knows? You haven't given the opportunity to do it. I mean, you haven't given me much in your message by saying, oh, I've tried to talk to people or anything, so I'm not really sure what you have done specifically. But if you haven't done this already, try this. Just go into your class and talk to everyone. Introduce yourself. Do an icebreaker event. Have a, social club that you want to start. Try to do something to talk to other people, because other people need to be pushed into something. Basically, nowadays we're just a lazy generation. We'd rather Google the answer than figure it out for ourselves. And that's terrible as well. But it's just how we live nowadays. This is our generation, and this is only going to get worse. So we have to kind of keep our morals intact and keep what our parents taught us, is to talk to people. Because nothing's better than getting to know someone personally and possibly making a new friend. Because if you have a friend, who knows how long they'll be your friend, how long you'll hang out with them. They might be the best person you've ever met in life, but you haven't met them yet. And trust me, other people want to talk to you as well, but they're scared, they don't know what to say, they don't want to talk out loud. Who knows what the problem is? But trust me, because people have come up to me before in school, and people that I wouldn't expect to talk to me before, and they talked to me and we became friends, and they would talk to me because they just want to meet new people. They don't care about their social status, they don't care about what group they're in. They haven't gotten to know me, so how are you going to judge me or even be my friend or not be my friend if you haven't even gotten to talk to me? So I have a friend named Jordan who moved to my development and moved into my school district in about 5th or 6th grade, and that's in elementary school, so that's not really where the social groups start. They usually start in middle school, which is like grade 7 to grades 9 or grade 6 to grades 8, depends on where you are. But we met in 5th or 6th grade and we became friends immediately. But when we went on to middle school, he became more of a popular kid, and in high school as well, and I kind of stayed in the middle. But he was always my friend, no matter what. He didn't care about what social group he was in, he didn't care what the popular kids thought. He would always be my friend and talk to me. And we don't talk very much right now, but I know if I wanted to hang out with him or if I wanted to talk with him, I could message him, I could call him up, I could hang out with him, and everything would be cool because he's a cool person and I'm a cool person, and it's all because in 5th grade we got to know each other and we know our roots and we stick to them. So I know for a fact that if you just go out of your way and try to talk to new people, and you just get to know someone that you normally wouldn't want to get to know, they might be your best friend. I mean, there's also a flip side where you talk to someone and they might not be interested, they might not want to be your friend, but there's always the chance that they will want to be your friend, there's always the chance that they could be your best friend. So you can't know without trying. I guess that's just a stationary rule for life, but definitely give it a go. Get up and try to talk to different people, and just move around, because if you don't talk to anyone, they're doing the same thing you're doing. So you have to be the initiator. Get up and start talking to people, because I know that's what I would want. I was more of the shy person because I knew I would get picked on if I opened my mouth. So I always love talking. I love talking right now. Obviously, I'm a commentator on YouTube, so talking is my favorite way to express myself, and I always had the kind of note in my report card or my progress report that says, talks too much in class, always runs his mouth. You know, those kind of remarks on my report card. But that's because I love to talk to people, and I love to help people. And basically, after getting made fun of for my whole middle school and high school career, it made me not really want to talk to people, because I knew if I were to speak out or if I were to speak my mind, people would be like, shut up, Lee, or, oh, shut up, kid, and they would make fun of me, and it wouldn't be worth it. But I've overcame that, and that's what pretty much made me stronger to this point, and pretty much set me up for who I am today. And I don't care what other people think. I'm gonna talk my mind no matter how I feel, and no one can stop me from having my own opinion. No one can stop me from trying to make friends. So I learned a lot through my days of getting picked on, through my days in middle school and high school. It was rough, and it's always rough to meet new people, but there's always the chance that you can, and you have to start it. You have to be the person to do it. I guarantee you, if I talked to more people, or if I got up and tried to talk to the people that made fun of me or anything like that, maybe we could have became friends. Maybe I wouldn't have been picked on, but I was too scared or shy to talk out to them or speak up to them or be friends with them because I was getting picked on and I didn't want to get picked on more, so I just kept my mouth shut. So basically, go out there, meet new people, make new friends, be the initiator and start talking to people, and hopefully you'll have more friends. Hopefully you'll be able to have more of a social life. And trust me, give it a chance, and if it fails, it fails. If it doesn't, then there you go. You have a bunch of new people to talk to. You have a whole new opportunity and a whole new world to explore. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that advice. And remember, if you want to see a change in the world, you have to start it off, and other people will follow you. Trust me, everyone's a natural born leader. You just have to step up there, step up to the plate, and get out there and do it, and people will follow behind you. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to you in the next one. Later, everyone.